Hello now, family. Wonderful day it is. Well, here we go. Another cake. So we have our 2 cups of all-purpose flour here, starting from scratch. 3½ teaspoons of baking powder in here. And then we have a teaspoon of salt. I put a quarter of a cup of sugar because we're doing something different with this. And then we're going to use a ½ cup of vegetable oil. And then we're going to use 3 eggs today. And we're going to use a teaspoon of vanilla extract. But we have some extras that are going to go in here, and we're going to talk about that later. So let's get started. Here we go. So this is our all-purpose flour, our baking powder, 3½ teaspoons, and then our teaspoon of salt, our quarter of a cup of sugar, and then our vegetable oil. You know, we got a ½ cup of that. That's going to go in here. 3 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let's get going with these eggs. Hands are clean. Everything's clean here, family. So let's go. Okay. Yes, it's a wonderful day. It's a little chilly out, but it's still nice. You know, why complain? There we go with that. Let's set this to the side. Rinse these fingers off. Because in the process, we did get some of that egg on the fingers. Here we go. Okay, let's start with our whisk here. Mixing this up some. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put, you see how we got this? It's almost like it's going to be, you know, biscuits. You know the consistency of it now. That's what we're looking at. But let's put this oil in here. So there it is. Set that to the side and we'll stir. And we'll stir. Here we go. Like so. Like so. Okay, there it is. Now, let's put this teaspoon of vanilla extract in here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. Top on this. And we're going to have to decide what type of frosting we're going to, you know, how we're going to frost it, what color we want with this, and what we're going to call this cake. Now look, see how that is? Now that's really together. Look at that. Okay, let's spray our pan. We're going to let this sit for just a hot second or so. Spray these pans. You know, you can use whatever cooking spray you choose to use, or if you want to use butter, you can do that. It's up to you. You know what you want to use, family. It's up to you. That's your choice. Okay, that's one. There we go. That's number 2. So now that's out of the way. Those pans were nice and clean. Okay. Here we go. And just a little and stir. Just a little and stir. Like so. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Know you can always go to the playlist. You can binge watch, you know, if you like. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now let's add the rest of this. Perfect. And then we'll stir. Here we go. And just know, family, it's all about your creativity, what you want to add to your cake, you know, what you want to omit from your cake. So, as I always say, you know, and I'm going to repeat that again, you add and omit what you want, you know, your creation. But look at how smooth that is now, see? No bumps, no lumps. And you know I love my whisk. There we go. Okay, we're going to switch this up and give this other arm a little exercise. There we go. And we really do need to switch up, because I'm going to tell you, when you're using just one arm and you just happen to check yourself out in the mirror, you'll notice that the one you favor using all the time is firmer underneath here than the opposite one. So if you can, it's a good idea to switch up every now and then. Look at that. Now that is really smooth. And it's a nice, see, nice consistency. And there we go. So, get over here. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to fill these pans and put them in this oven that's preheating at 350 as we speak. As they say, nothing to it but to do it, family. And you can do it, you know. There it is. You got that. There we go. Okay. So we're going to call it a day with that. And standby paper towels. So, this, and that's only because some of that cooking spray was up around the top, and I just want to remove that. Okay, let's put these in the oven. Here's number one. Number two. Okay, 350. We're going to set our timer for 25 minutes, because I always like to check them at the 25-minute mark, because your ovens, you know, your stoves, period, they all fluctuate. You know, I mean, it might say 350, but it might fluctuate a couple of degrees. So I like to check it at the 25-minute mark, and then we can carry on if we need to. Okay. All right, now let's check it out. I believe these cakes have been in this oven long enough. Here we go. Looking good. It's number one. Number two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little trays that I usually sit them on, and we're going to let them cool for a quick minute. Okay, family, let's get it. I started the frosting. So, move this. I was trying to get some coffee together for myself. Okay, so we're going to spread this now on the top. And this cake really baked well, so that's a good thing. I'm happy about that. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I enjoy your company always. Here we go. So, this. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, this here. Open up this frosting. This is a little darker than what we just used. Okay. We really had that sealed. Okay, so let's do this. Here we go. So you can see that's darker. And I'm just going to put a little like here, run it around the sides. And we're going to try to figure out what we want to really do with this. How about that? Just run it around the sides like so. Okay. Go. Looks pretty nice, but it looks like I need to shift it over a little bit, so let's see if I can get it. Here we go. Look at that. Oh. Go, there we go, there we go. Just around the sides, and then we're gonna tighten it up. Okay. Now that worked out well. Just, you know, when I start out frosting, I tell you, that's all I can say. Okay, let's set this to the side and see what we're going to do here with this. Bit of this out, like so, family. Just do your thing, you know, do your thing. Try to get that to drop. Okay, and turn this on. Yeah, see, I saw in the lens that I had a little spot. So, get in there and handle it. Okay. Now, what do we want to do with this? What do we want to do? Here we go. How about that? Perfect. As they say, nothing to it, family, but to do it. So it's about how you want to do it. We put that there. And we're going to slide this off onto our plate. Like so. Okay. Hopefully, you know what? I'm just going to do this. Perfect. Got a clean plate. Now, here we go. Okay. I'm going to take this. You know what? I'm going to leave it here like this. And we're going to decorate our skirt. How about that? We're just going to do this. Like so. Like so, family. Slide it over. Not to worry about it. We can handle it. We can handle it. And let's get going with these ingredients again. Okay, so we put together our cake mix from scratch, our all-purpose flour, and I did repeat that twice earlier. and you know, how much of the ingredients that we used, you know, such as the baking powder and the salt, you know. So it's nice that they have a transcript, because you can read also, you know, how much, so I did like that, how much we use. But guess what? I'm gonna tell you what the special ingredient is. And this is not a kiddie cake. So this is not for the kiddos. This is an adult cake. And I'm gonna tell you what I got going on here. I'm gonna show you. So we got that covered up perfect. And then all we have to do is you know, tighten up our cake plate here. Okay. So you just put your skirt on here any way you want. Okay. This is the ingredient that we used. Hold on. Let me turn this light off so you can see better. There it is. What we use is Seagram's red berry flavored vodka. So that's what this cake is. Hint, hint, the frosting. So Seagram's red berry flavored vodka. And what you're going to do is you're going to put a cup in here. So they say alcohol 35% by volume. But I can attest, family, that the cakes that I have made, the cakes that you'll see in the playlist that have alcohol in them, those cakes, I have been told, are absolutely delicious. Okay? I mean, absolutely delicious. So I just wanted you to know that. But this is it, you know. And let's get a close-up. So then that's what your top is looking like. Let's turn this light on. There you go. See, that's what we got going on with the top. And you know, just for you know, it's the holidays coming up. You can these were in a bag. You can go around the cake like this, you know, and it depends on if the cake is going to be eaten, you know, because who knows, you might just want it for a showpiece, and that's okay. So going around it with these really dresses it up, you know, really dresses it up. And it also picks up the white, you know, frosting that we have throughout the top. Go that. So you know, sometimes what I do, family, is after we get off the I'm gonna say air. These are candies by Crystal Bay, hard candy, strawberry flavored, and you know, this is we're in the holiday seasons now, and this is one of our all-time favorite candies, you know, for the holidays. It really is. So here we go with that one, and put this one like so. And there you have it, around the cake. Now, it's up to you if you wanted to put something on top. I'm going to leave it like this. I think that's cute, you know. And like I say, you know, here it is. Your beautiful, delicious strawberry red berry flavored vodka. By Seagrams. So family, with all that being said, you know, we're responsible drinkers. Those who drink, those who don't, that's fine too. But always, when you're consuming something with alcohol, go slow with it and be careful. You know, cautious. You know, your safety is what's important, because guess what? I love you, I love you, I love you. And I know you love me, family. And the main thing is you always love yourself. Love yourself. So with all that being said, here we go again. Our beautiful cake. And I'm just going to say bye for now, family, okay? Move some of this back like so, out of the way. And I'm going to, look at this bottle, standing here. And I'm going to say bye. Bye.